Leading off and playing shortstop from Oral Roberts University, number 30, Jonah Cox. Batting second, the center fielder from East Oklahoma State Junior College, number 10, Drake Kerr. Batting third, the second baseman from St. John's River State College, number 13, Trip Mckinley. In the cleanup spot, the DH from the University of Alabama, number 19, Walt Bailey. Batting fifth from Davidson College, left fielder, number 5, Henry Kohler. Batting sixth, the catcher from Winthrop University, number 11, Ty Hooks. In the seventh spot, the first baseman, also from the University of Alabama, number 35, Garrett Mcmillan. Batting eighth and playing third base from Clemson University, number 18, Reed Jarris. And batting ninth, the right fielder from Mountain Union College, number 7, Zach Mazov. On the mound tonight, the Express from West Virginia University, number 39, Daniel Alderkirk. Tonight, we again have the pleasure of an outstanding singer. J.P. Lindsay will be performing the national anthem for us tonight. J.P. is a 7-year-old bull rider and native and resident of Strasburg. He is a first grader at Legacy Christian Academy. He comes from an extensive military background, is always taking great pride in his country, even at such a young age. Last year, he qualified for the International Miniature Bull Riders Association World Finals in Reno, Nevada, where he performed the national anthem at the opening ceremonies in front of thousands of spectators. He is currently ranked as the number 1 Pee Wee Division bull rider in Virginia and has racked up 2 wins this season in just 3 attempts. Big round of applause for J.P. Lindsay. J.P., whenever you're ready, let her go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bumpers stinging in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yeah, buddy. Attaboy, J.P., thank you. JP is going to be back in a bouncing rodeo contest here a little bit later.
The 2022 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is the 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutschall. Glad to be back with you here tonight on this Sunday evening from Strasburg, Virginia, as the 2-0 Strasburg Express host the 0-2 Woodstock River Bandits. On the mound tonight for the Strasburg Express, a returner from the 2021 championships team, is Daniel Alderkirk out of West Virginia University. Daniel is a 6'9" righty from Penn Laird, Virginia, and Spotswood High School, and he will get the start tonight against the Woodstock River Bandits. The lineup for the River Bandits, leading off and playing left field, it's R.J. Stinson. Batting second and playing short, it's Frankie Ritter. Batting third and playing center field, it's Tristan Moore. Batting fourth and playing right, it's Tomas Sanchez. Batting fifth, the catcher, Albert Espinoza. Batting sixth, Jose Hernandez, the third baseman. Justin Walks is a designated hitter. He'll bat seventh. Batting eighth and playing first is Jacob Williams. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Jalen Buster. Isaac Winger is the starting pitcher tonight for the Woodstock River Bandits. Last night, Strasburg improved to 2-0 on the year with a 2-0 victory at Winchester, while the River Bandits lost for the second consecutive day by a score of 8-7. They lost opening night to Newmarket after trailing 6-0 going to the 8th. And then they trailed, I think, 7-1 last night at Purcellville, came back and lost 8-7. So this Woodstock team, they've had the hitting so far, still looking for pitching. It also takes them some time to get going offensively. They're a late blooming squad late in the game, so Strasburg's going to look to ride their solid pitching last night. Started off by Robert Kelly, who went 5 innings and picked up the victory. And we are about ready for baseball here on a breezy, beautiful night at the Yard for the Valley Baseball League. Game 3 for both of these squads, county rivals and North Division rivals.
Number 6, R.J. Stinson.
And it'll begin with R.J. Stinson, the left fielder for the Woodstock River Bandits. Stinson from William Carey University. He's from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. 5'10 righty, 215. The righty faced the tall righty Outerkirk, and the first pitch misses out of the zone at 7:09. It is 1-0. Stinson on the year, batting .375. He's 3 for 8 with 2 RBIs. Outerkirk's first appearance of the year, 1-0, and that's a fastball right in there, 1-1. Outerkirk, a guy obviously with a lot of height. He's got a lot of velocity on his fastball, and he'll try to work in a breaking ball and keep the River Bandits off balance, a team that has scored 14 runs through their first 2 games. 1-1, that misses outside, 2 balls and a strike. This game available live on Facebook, YouTube, and Presto Sports. You can watch it on your TV or smart device. 2 balls and a strike. Outerkirk works exclusively from the stretch. The pitch up and into the backstop past the batter Stinson, and it's 3-1. Defense tonight behind Outerkirk. In left field, it's Kohler. Center field, Kerr. Mazza's in right. At third, Garris. Cox is at short. McKinley at second. Mcmillan at first. Hooks behind the plate. And Walt Bailey is the designated hitter. 3 balls and a strike now to the leadoff hitter for the River Bandits, R.J. Stinson. And that's a called strike on the outer part. Stinson thought it was a ball, and he was on his way to first. The count's full 3-2. Strasburg didn't hit the ball too well last night, but the pitching kept them in it. They were able to score 2 in the first, and that's all they needed, going all the way with that 2-0 score. Pitch is a swing and a ground ball down the first base line, and that's a foul ball just right to the bag. And that would have been trouble for the Express. Fortunate break there as Stinson has to come back and do it again. It's still 3-2. Stinson did a great job. He was late on it, but he took it the other way and just foul. So still 3-2. Outerkirk set in the pitch. Swinging a ground ball back to the pitcher. He breaks his bat. Outerkirk with a perfect execution will jog it to first, underhand it to the first baseman Mcmillan, and that's out number 1 in the first.
The batters, the shortstop from Shenandoah University, number 7, Frankie Ritter.
1 up, 1 down, and here comes Frankie Ritter from just up the road in Winchester from Shenandoah. Frankie Ritter, the shortstop for the River Bandits. Shenandoah had a fantastic season before getting knocked out in the playoffs. First pitch to Ritter, called a strike, and it is 0-1. Frankie Ritter out of Stevens City, Virginia, 5'10 righty, 170. He's batting .285 on the year, 2 for 7 with an RBI, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Beautiful slider there from Outerkirk. It's 0-2. These 2 teams were the top teams in the North Division last year. Strasburg edged out the River Bandits by half a game. Woodstock went on to get swept in the first round by the Winchester Royals, who were playing the best baseball of anyone. The 0-2, another slider. This one laid off for a ball. And dating back the year before that, well, there wasn't a year before that. That was the COVID year. 2019, these 2 teams played in the North Division Finals, as the 1-2 is just outside 2-2. Big story for this Woodstock team. They're coached by a Hall of Famer in Mike Bocock. Bocock came into this Woodstock team. And in 2019, he got them to 25 wins. The year prior, in 2018, they were a 5-37 ball club. Historically bad. 2-2 swing, and that's fouled back. So he was able to turn them around, and Woodstock still trying to get to the finals for the first time and then win one as well. They've been a team since 04. Have had success in multiple spurts, but just haven't been able to put it together in the playoffs. And we all know in the Valley League, as long as you get in, you have a chance to make some noise. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Frankie Ritter, and another slider laid off outside. It is 3-2. So back-to-back 3-2 counts to start the game for Daniel Outerkirk. He's at 13 pitches already, 7 strikes and 6 balls. Again, Outerkirk from West Virginia, the Mountaineers. 3-2. Called strike 3 looking. Outerkirk rings him up on a fastball in the outer part of the plate, and there are 2 outs in the top of the first.
From Palm Beach State College, center fielder number 9, Tristan Moore.
Here's Tristan Moore, the center fielder. Moore from Palm Beach State College, 6'3" lefty from California, and he will face the righty Outerkirk. Pitch and a swing and a foul off the pole behind the plate. It'll stay on the field. The count is 0-1. To my surprise, there's only one other game in the Valley League tonight. Well, maybe not, because now I'm looking up here and there's 5 or 6. So, according to the live scoreboard we have here, there's only 2 games, but I find that hard to believe. The 0-1, and that's a foul back, almost the same spot. The other game showing is Harrisonburg and Waynesboro. That game is underway. Yeah, still working on some bugs with the new Valley League site. So it looks like Charlottesville's playing Covington, Winchester's at Purcellville, Harrisonburg and Waynesboro, Newmarket and Front Royal. So not as weird as I originally thought, as that one misses outside. You can visit the Valley League website at www.valleyleaguebaseball.com, and you can find the live stats for all games. 1-2, and that's popped up the chute in the infield, charging the third baseman. Garris says he has it. He makes a one-handed snag, and the half inning is over. Woodstock goes down 1-2-3 in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Isaac Wingert going to be taking the mound for the River Bandits. We're back after this here in the Valley Baseball League. We go to the bottom of the first. Strasburg coming up, and the lineup for the Express leading off and playing shortstop, it's Jonah Cox. Batting second and playing center field, Drake Kerr. Batting third and playing second base, it's Trip McKinley. Batting fourth and designated hitter, Walt Bailey. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Henry Kohler. Batting sixth and doing the catching, it's Ty Hooks. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Garrett Mcmillan. Batting eighth and playing third, it's Reed Garris. And batting ninth and playing right field, it's Zach Mazza. Isaac Wingert on the mound for the Woodstock River Bandits. Wingert, 6-foot righty from West Virginia University Institute of Tech. He's out of Jonestown, Pennsylvania. And he will face the 2-0 Strasburg Express as Jonah Cox is stepping up to the plate.
Leading off the Express in the bottom of the
Get it started.
Oral Roberts University, shortstop, number 30, Jonah Cox.
Jonah Cox out of Oral Roberts, and he is continuing to show his versatility through the first two games. Insane speed. Last night he led off with a single in the first at Winchester, stole second, ball got away, then he went to third, later scored on an error, and he was one of the 2 runs scored. Here's the first pitch, and it's called a ball outside, 1-0. Woodstock with their traveling jerseys on, the green tops with some orange striping and lettering along with white on it. And slider in there, strike one, with their visiting green hat with the orange bill. Woodstock wearing the white hats at home this year. 1-1. Swing and a line drive into right field and falling in front of the right fielder Tomas Sanchez, and Jonah Cox is aboard with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the first. Brings up Drake Kerr, the center fielder.
Oklahoma State Junior College, number 10, Drake Kerr.
So, ideal situation there for Strasburg. That is hit number 3 of the year for Jonah Cox. Drake Kerr from Eastern Oklahoma State Junior College. He's out of Norman, Oklahoma. 6-foot righty, 185. Bats from the right side. And we'll see how long it takes Cox to take off. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a called strike. One thing to note, Strasburg, through the first 2 games, they've scored 15 runs. They're 2-0, and they've yet to hit a home run. They're getting out-homered this year 1-0 as Wingert throws over to first. Back in there safely is Cox. Strasburg typically, in this ballpark, 300 down the lines and 365 to center, typically top 2 or 3 in the league in home runs, but still looking for that first one. Long hold the pitch. Swing and a miss, delayed steal, throw down to second by Espinoza, and here we go again, ball gets away. Going to third, he's there safely. Same exact thing as last night. A single, a stolen base, and an error on the catcher. And Jonah Cox is at third with nobody out. So 0-2 the count. I mean, that is just deja vu to last night for the Express. So Cox at third. Corners playing in with Drake Kerr. Last night, Kerr hit it to second base. Second baseman made an error, and he got all the way to second base on it as the pitch is way outside on a breaking ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this Strasburg team, from what I've seen over the last 4 years and comparing it to this team early, this team with the speed is just probably one of the best speed teams they've ever had, especially with the top 2 guys, and that makes a difference. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a fastball right down the middle looking, and that is out number 1. First strikeout of the night for Isaac Wingert.
Johns River State College, number 13, Trip McKinley.
Made a good pitch, and he just locked Kerr up. So that's out number 1. So here's Trip McKinley, the second baseman. He started at third last night and then eventually found his way to second on a defensive change. First pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1. Infield playing in here for the River Bandits. Trip McKinley 0 for 5 on the year with an RBI. Still looking for his first knock. Swing and a miss. Goes after a pitch way out of the zone. It's 0-2. Wingert with a chance to get out of this, but he's got to get the second out first. McKinley awaits. Breaking ball, he lays off 1-2. Strasburg with their home unis, the purple tops with the black sleeves, white lettering and numbering, American flag on the back. White pants, purple stripe. Woodstock also rocking the American flag on the back of the jersey. Always good to see. Again, infield playing in for the River Bandits, 1-2 to McKinley. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
The batter's the DH from the University of Alabama, number 19, Walt Bailey.
So Woodstock with a great chance to get out of this after a runner on third with nobody out. Here's Walt Bailey, the DH. Bailey's been the leading hitter so far in the season for the Express through the first 2 games. Had a knock last night. I think he had 3 on opening night. And fastball called strike, 0-1. So 2 strikes away from getting out of the jam is Isaac Wingert for the River Bandits. He's only thrown 12 pitches. Bailey 4 for 7 on the year, 571 average, 1 RBI. And that's hit foul, 0-2. So a single, stolen base, error got him to third with nobody out.
No foul balls to the train station.
That was Jonah Cox.
We will check on the availability of free spots.
Drake Kerr strikes out looking. Trip McKinley strikes out swinging. And now Bailey behind 0-2. This would be a huge break for Woodstock considering they give up a lot of runs early and have to claw back. Breaking ball just outside. River Bandits wanted it. And it's 1-2. 1-2 to Walt Bailey out of Alabama. Swing, and that is lined in the left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Walt Bailey comes up clutch with an RBI single with 2 outs and 2 strikes in the first. And the Express, for the 3rd consecutive game this year, have scored in the first inning. It's 1-0.
The left fielder from Davidson College, number 5, Henry Kohler.
Bailey just fought it off, and Wingert that close to getting out of the first. 2nd RBI of the year for Walt. And here's Henry Kohler, the left fielder, playing in his first home game. He's got the Waffle House arm sleeve on. How about that? Bats from the left side. Pitch, and that is hit the second base, past the second baseman into right field. And Henry Kohler, first pitch swinging, hits it into right for a single, 1st and 2nd, and 2 outs. Back-to-back hits for the Express in the first.
Now batting the catcher from Winthrop University, number 11, Ty Hooks.
Kohler now 2 for 5 on the year, 2nd hit as he had one last night at Winchester. Here's Ty Hooks, the catcher. He got the night off last night, came in to run. Hooks, a returner on the Express from Winthrop in Rock Hill, South Carolina, 5'11", right-hander. The Express threatening here. 1-0 already. 3 hits in this first inning. Set by Wingert. Long hold in the pitch. Breaking ball up high, 1-0. So we'll keep you up to date on other games going on around the league, considering we have found out there's not only 2 games. Pitcher, Wingert keeps faking a throw over to second. Then the umpire makes some weird signal like a spinning with his hand. Hooks had a hit the other night against Winchester. And he takes one in the dirt, 2-0. Garrett Mcmillan, the first baseman from Alabama, he's on deck. He's exhibited some power early, and last night he hit one to right at Winchester, which would have been gone twice here in Strasburg to right field. Good count here for Hooks, looking to drive one, 2-0. And that's outside, 3 balls and a strike. So suddenly Wingert having some trouble controlling the zone. 12 strikes and 7 balls now. And he was a strike away when he had Walt Bailey down 0-2, but he kept it alive. 3-0, and that's a called strike, 3-1. Thanks for tuning in here to tonight's broadcast from Strasburg. Kyle Gutschall with you. 2 teams out of the North Division battling it out. Woodstock looking for their first win. 3-1, and that is definitely outside. Ball 4. So single, and a walk. And the bases are loaded for the Express with 2 outs for Garrett Mcmillan, the first baseman.
First baseman from the University of Alabama, number 35, Garrett Mcmillan.
McMillan out of Alabama in the SEC. He's 1 for 4 on the year, 250 average. He does have 2 RBIs. He's got a power build to him. Bats from the left side. See if Wingert can find the zone. And pretty good looking pitch. Wingert wanted it, but it's called a ball, 1-0. Got to have that one when it's, especially in this situation, but I mean, Mcmillan wouldn't have been able to do anything with that one except possibly break his bat. Flag moving in right center, some breeze, 1-0, and that's a swing and a ground ball to second. Buster fields, throws to first in time, and the half inning is over. Woodstock allows a run in the bottom of the first, but they strand the bases loaded. Strasburg takes a 1-0 lead to the second, and we'll be back after this.
Leading off for the Bandits, the right fielder from Texas Wesleyan, number 18, Tomas Sanchez.
We go to the second inning of play. Strasburg 1, Woodstock nothing. The River Bandits will send up 4, 5, and 6. Tomas Sanchez, Albert Espinoza, and Jose Hernandez. Strasburg left the bases loaded in the first inning after 2 straight singles and a walk. Garrett Mcmillan grounded out to second. Sanchez starts off the top of the second inning with a hard single up the middle. First hit of the night and first base runner of the night for the River Bandits. That was smoked.
That brings up the catcher from Palm Beach State College, number 15, Albert Espinoza.
Tomas Sanchez was ready for that fastball, and he did not miss it. So a single to start the second inning for Woodstock, and here comes Albert Espinoza, the catcher. Espinoza from Palm Beach State College. He's out of Florida. And a swing and a miss. Outerkirk blew the four-seam by him, 0-1. Runner goes. He comes back to first. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Probably was the pitch to go on. Ball was in the dirt, but Hooks, he's been pretty good throwing guys out this year, and Strasburg in general. Last night, Graham Crawford threw somebody, he backpicked a guy late in the game, which was a huge mistake for Winchester. 0-2. Swing and a foul back. One thing Outerkirk allowed a lot of last year was guys just stealing bases on him rather than the catcher, and see if he's gotten better holding runners on. It helps when you've got a guy like Hooks with a pretty good arm behind the plate. And Outerkirk, I mean, he's pretty quick to the plate. 0-2, swing and a miss, throw to second base, tags him, out. Ty Hooks does it again. Swing and a miss, throw him out. It's a double play. And Mike Bocock can't believe it. There are 2 outs now. Great play by Ty Hooks.
From Miami-Dade Community College, number 11, Jose Hernandez.
So score at 2-6 on the caught stealing and the strike him out, throw him out double play. So here's Jose Hernandez, the third baseman. Breaking ball is a called strike, 0-1. Ty Hooks was able to throw it on the money again and beat the speedy Espinoza to the bag, or I should say Sanchez. Soft grounder to third. Throw to first is not in time as Jose Hernandez beats it out. Garris made a strong throw and did what he could, but reaching first on the infield single, hustling it out, is Jose Hernandez. So Woodstock with their second hit of the night, second of the inning. But that was definitely a huge caught stealing.
Southeastern University, number 22, Justin Watts.
Here comes the second-year player for the River Bandits. It's Justin Walks. Walks is a designated hitter, bats from the left side. From Nova Southeastern. Pitch is in the dirt, blocked by Ty Hooks, 1-0. So here in the inning, a hard ground ball up the middle by Tomas Sanchez. Then a strikeout of Espinoza. Sanchez was running on the play, threw him out. 2-6 caught stealing, and then a single in the infield for Hernandez. 1-0 to Walks, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outerkirk 19 strikes and 8 balls so far. Breeze picking up, swing and a miss. He went up the ladder and blew the fastball by him, and kind of an awkward swing. Walks almost hit himself in the back with his bat, and it's 1-2. One thing I always say, those look the best, but they're the hardest to get to up your eyes, especially when it's 90-something. 1-2. He goes after it again, throws it high, and Hooks couldn't hang on the foul ball. Still 1-2. Beautiful night at the ballpark, 78 degrees and sunny. Some breeze and beautiful baseball. Pitch is swung on and missed as the runner was going. And Justin Walks goes down on strikes, and Woodstock is retired in the top of the second. So a single, a strikeout, a caught stealing, a single, and a strikeout. And the top of the second is through. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Strasburg 1, Woodstock nothing. It's Valley Baseball League action live on Facebook, YouTube, and Presto Sports. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. Reed Garris from Clemson will lead off, and first pitch swinging, he fouls it back. And it's 0-1.
You have free spots, so that doesn't count because that was inside the field of play. But if you return your foul balls to the train station, you'll get a free spot.
Reed Garris, Zach Mazza, and Jonah Cox due up here for the Express in the second, leading 1-0. Both teams have had some traffic on the base paths, that's for sure. Garris 0 for 1 on the season. Struck out last night. And up 1-1. Again, if you want to find information about the Express, you can visit our website. And I remember when that thing was being worked on, it was a long process, but it finally got up as that pitch misses outside. The website is www.strasburgexpress.com. You can find out all sorts of information, roster, coaches, the concession stand menu, everything. Head over there. 2-1. Swinging a chopper to third. Waiting back on it's Hernandez. He settles, throws to first in time. And there's one out here in the second.
Now batting from Mountain Union College, right fielder number 7, Zach Mazza.
One up, one down in the second for Isaac Wingard. Here comes Zach Mazza, the right fielder. And he hits one into right field, pretty well struck, going back to the wall and making the catch at the wall is the right fielder Sanchez. And there are 2 outs here in the second. He struck it pretty well, but it just didn't have the legs to get over, so the Express will have to wait at least one more hitter for that first home run of the year. So quickly, 2 outs here in the second. You would think Cox is going to take a pitch or two here. And he swings first pitch to short, fielded by the shortstop Ritter. Throw to first is in time. And was that a 3-pitch inning? No, it wasn't. Very close to about a 5-pitch inning there for Wingert. Score at 6-3. And just like that, the bottom of the second is complete. Strasburg, no runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 2. The Woodstock River Bandits trail the Strasburg Express 1-0. We go to the top of the third inning. The River Bandits send up 8, 9, and 1. Jacob Williams, Jalen Buster, and R.J. Stinson. Still facing Outerkirk, the tall righty from West Virginia. And the first pitch is a breaking ball that Williams thought was going to hit him, and it came back, and not only was a good pitch, but it was a strike. Thing moved like 6 inches. The 0-1, way outside, 1-1. What a pitch there that was by Outerkirk. Strasburg 1, Woodstock nothing, top of the third inning. And a number right side. This could be trouble. Mcmillan covers. Throw to Outerkirk at first. He's out just in time. Outerkirk kind of fell asleep there, but he was able to recover. Great play by Mcmillan to get to it and lead Outerkirk to first. Score at 3-1, and there's one out.
Number 10, Jalen Buster.
So here's Jalen Buster. His first at bat, he takes one up and then it's 1-0. Pitch. That's called a strike, 1-1. One. Way outside, 2-1. Two one, and inside 3 balls on the strike. Jalen Buster, the 9-hole hitter and the second baseman for the Woodstock River Bandits. He's from JMU, and he swings and misses 3-2. He's out of Roanoke, 5'11" righty, 175. Counts full. Pitch. Breaking ball, called ball 4. And Buster draws the 1-out walk here in the third.
Left fielder, number 6, R.J. Stinson.
So back to the top of the lineup for the River Bandits. Here comes R.J. Stinson, the left fielder. He grounded back to the pitcher his first time and only time up. Stinson's got some pretty good speed here for the River Bandits, so if he can get on, that's definitely big for them. Pretty solid lead at first. The pitch, fastball called a strike, 0-1. Counts 0-1. Breaking ball, and this one called a strike, 0-2. To Stinson. Swing and a foul down the line towards the River Bandits bullpen, and it falls. Still 0-2.
Questions puzzled men since the dawn of time.
Woodstock, no runs, 2 hits and an error. Strasburg, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Top of the third from Strasburg. Woodstock 0-2, Strasburg 2-0. The 0-2, that's outside, 1-2. You can probably see the shadows on the field as we come up on 7:45 here in Strasburg. Pretty good crowd, especially for a Sunday night. 1-2, runner goes, pitches in the dirt into the backstop. And stealing second base is Jalen Buster. And the count is 2-2 for Stinson, the left fielder of Woodstock. Two balls, 2 strikes. Single ties it, you would think. Pitch. Swing and a high fly right side towards the dugout and towards the Little League field.
Please return all foul balls to the train station where we now have scientific confirmation you will indeed receive a free spot.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Stinson. Outer Kirk, 45 pitches, number 46 right here. Swing and a miss. Blows the fastball right by him for the second out. Here comes Frankie Ritter from Shenandoah. He struck out looking his first time up.
Frankie Ritter.
Game's around the bigs right now. Mets Dodgers 4-4, bottom 9. Cubs leading the Cardinals 1-0 in the third. Yankees beat Detroit 5-4 in extras. Orioles lost to the Guardians 3-2. Pitch to Ritter. Swing and a pop-up off the end of the bat. Shallow right. Going back to second baseman McKinley. Called off by the right fielder Mazza. And he gets out of it. And we will get to more scores as we move to the bottom of the third. Strasburg holding on to a 1-0 lead. We're back after this out of the North Division in the Valley Baseball League.
Leading off the Express, center fielder number 10, Drake Kerr.
We go to the bottom of the third. The Express will have 2, 3, 4. Kerr, McKinley, and Bailey. Hello to everybody joining us. I see some comments on Facebook. Got some viewers in Alabama as the first pitch is fouled back here in the third, 0-1. South Carolina, Ohio, another Ohio. So thanks for tuning in. And by request, we'll have some college scores as well from playoff action today as the 0-1 to Drake Kerr fouled away. It's 0-2. Kerr struck out looking his first time up. First time through the lineup, Strasburg with 3 hits, 1 by Jonah Cox, 1 by Walt Bailey, and 1 by Henry Kohler. 0-2 from Wingert out of the windup, and a swing and a miss, pitch in the dirt. Catcher Espinoza going to throw it to first in time, and there's 1 out. Score at 2-3 on the drop third strike.
Second baseman number 13, Trip McKinley.
Third strikeout of the night for Woodstock's Isaac Wingert. Here's Trip McKinley, the second baseman. He also struck out in the first inning. McKinley still looking for his first hit of the summer after a very successful college season. That one misses in the dirt. It's 1-0. Watching from Oklahoma. That one, a called strike. Got one in Bowling Green, Kentucky. One and one. McKinley hits one high into the air in the center field. Moore, plenty of time to camp under that one. Center fielder snags it, and there are 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down here in the third for Strasburg. Here comes Walt Bailey, the DH.
In the stands are Mr. and Mrs. Palm, the world famous 50-50 sellers. Please spend a lot of money so you can win a lot of money. Now batting the DH number 19, Walt Bailey.
First pitch to Walt Bailey, misses outside, 1-0. Walt Bailey 1 for 1 tonight with an RBI single. He was stranded at third when the Express left the bases juiced in the first. Bailey takes a called strike, quickly 0-2. The Williams watching from Virginia Beach. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-2. Watching from Stanton, Virginia. Go Express. One, two. Swing and a foul back to the catcher. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Other games around the league tonight. Covington leading Charlottesville 1-0. Waynesboro leading Harrisonburg 4-0. Front Royal leading Newmarket 2-0. As that one is also fouled away. And Winchester leading Purcellville 1-0. So at this point in the night, all 5 games, the winning team is throwing a shutout, which is quite unusual. Again, the 1-2 to Walt Bailey. Swing and a high pop-up again. This time, center field, Moore coming in. Sprinting in now, makes the one-handed grab, and the inning is over. Strasburg goes down 1-2-3 for the second consecutive inning. We go to the fourth. Strasburg 1, Woodstock 0. We go to the fourth inning here on this Sunday night from the ballpark. Thanks for tuning in as the Woodstock River Bandits are in town taking on the Strasburg Express. Strasburg up 1-0. The River Bandits have 3-4-5 due up against Outer Kirk, and first pitch swinging and fouling it towards the parking lot. And I think it got a piece of the River Bandits bus. It's a strike and it's 0-1. The Express bus is safe because it's all the way over. If something hit that one, I mean, that player needs to go to the big leagues. They would have to hit that one a mile. That's fouled back, and it's 0-2. Looking at the pitching line so far for Daniel Outerkirk, 3+ innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. He's faced 11 batters. 0-2 to Moore. He popped out to third his first time up. And he's going to get another chance as that pitch just misses for a ball, 1-2. Planning on giving our history notes tonight around the 7th inning. Didn't get to do that because of the mercy rule the other night, but that one's in the dirt. We will typically go over this day in baseball history from hundreds of years ago up to last year, depending on what it is. So make sure you're here in the 7th, pending a miraculous mercy rule from either team at this stage. 2-2 to Moore. The pitch. Swing and a broken bat, pop up to second. Shallow right field. The second baseman, Mckinley, makes the catch. I think that's 2 broken bats tonight for Woodstock. And it was a Marucci as well. There's 1 out.
The batter, number 18, Tomas Sanchez.
Brings up Tomas Sanchez, the right fielder. He got a first pitch fastball his last time up and hit it right up the middle. He was later thrown out at second on a bang-bang play trying to steal. Tomas played with Woodstock a couple years ago. He was with VCU at the time, and now he's back here as that one's a swing and a miss, 0-1. Tomas Sanchez, let's see, he goes to Texas Wesleyan University now. He's out of DeWitt, Virginia, 6'2", righty, 210. Outside from Outer Kirk, 1-1. Some more viewers letting us know where they're watching from Raleigh. One from Mississippi. And if you want to view stats and stuff, we should have a comment pinned in the chat that'll allow you to see that as Tomas Sanchez gets a hold of one and crushes it to left and ties this ball game up at 1 here in the 4th as he bat flips it to the dugout. And the Woodstock River Bandits have a run on the board. It's 1-1 here in the 4th inning. He got a hold of that one and much more as he ties it up. Gets a hanging breaky ball. And he is 2 for 2. Tomas Sanchez, a big part of this lineup, and he shows it right there. It's 1-1 here in the 4th.
Catcher, number 15, Albert Espinoza.
StatCast had it at 375 unofficially. So here's Espinoza now as this game's tied up. Espinoza struck out swinging his first time up. So a new ball game now. Both teams with 3 hits and a run. Woodstock with an error. And a called strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Espinoza, the catcher, fouls one back, straight back into the net, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Outer Kirk deals, and it misses down low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, in and out. And that's up high, 3-2. If I'm Outer Kirk here, you don't want to walk him, just got to challenge him. Counts full and time called by the home plate umpire. Three-two, and a called strike 3 looking, and that is the second out here in the 4th. Good pitch there by Outer Kirk on the inner part.
The third baseman, number 11, Jose Hernandez.
Here comes Jose Hernandez, the third baseman. He singled back in the 2nd and was stranded out there. First one misses. Jose rocking the baby blue bat. Would you say Carolina blue? That's pretty good. It's in that area. And the gloves as well. Same color. 1-0. Swing and a foul back. Outer Kirk coming at him with the fastball. He's from Miami-Dade Community College in Kendall. He's out of Miami, Florida. 6'2", righty, 190. That's Jose Hernandez, the batter. 1-1. Breaking ball up high, 2-1. We got a viewer saying, good view from the Atlantic Ocean. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Two and two. Swing and a miss. Outerkirk strikes him out. Striking out back-to-back guys here in the fourth. And the half inning comes to a close, but not before Tomas Sanchez ties the game as he crushed one to left field over the fence to make it 1-1. Strasburg with some work to do. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Strasburg 1, Woodstock 1. It's Valley Baseball League action on this Sunday evening from Strasburg, Virginia.
Leading off Express in the bottom of the fourth, left fielder number 5, Henry Kohler.
When we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, this game all tied up, and Mr. Waffle House Henry Kohler, who's 1 for 1 with a double, will lead it off, with a single. And first pitch swinging and unable to connect. The count is 0-1. The pitch. Swing, and that ball crushed to right, but well foul. It's 0-2. Kohler from Davidson College, and he is out of Raleigh, North Carolina, 5'11" lefty. Choked up on the bat, the 0-2 misses down low, 1-2. Again, the reason I said Waffle House, he's wearing a black Waffle House arm sleeve on his left arm. 1-2 from Wingert. Swing and another. Fly ball down the right field line, and it's foul. It's going to bounce over into the Little League field.
Foul ball to the train station. In exchange, you will walk away with a freeze pump.
It's 1-2. One and two again. Kohler trying to keep it fair this time, and he hits it foul again and gets into the River Bandits dugout. And 1-2. Kohler is about to lose his left pocket. About to fall out on the ground. 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a foul tip. Catcher Espinoza just couldn't hold on, and Henry will get another at-bat. He's looked good so far in his first few ABs. Had a knock last night at Winchester. Hit one here tonight, and has hit a couple balls deep, but foul. 1-2 again from Isaac Wingert. Swing and a pop-up, foul and out of play. And I'm guessing Outerkirk is done for the Express. He's back here talking to one of the fans. So Express, I'm assuming, will be going to the bullpen. 1-2. Swing and a blooper in the center field, and Henry Kohler is 2 for 2, takes a big turn around second base, and he's had a couple of great at-bats tonight. First one, he jumped on a first pitch fastball. This one, he hangs tough and hits it up the middle.
Now batting the catcher, number 11, Ty Hooks.
So he's 2 for 2 tonight. Here comes Ty Hooks, the catcher. Hooks with a walk his first time up. For Kohler, that's his 3rd hit of the year. He's now 3 for 6, batting .500. 1-1 the score, bottom of the 4th. Strasburg up to bat, trying to get something going again here against Wingert. They haven't done anything since the 1st, as that one called a ball according to the home plate umpire. Down low, 1-0. Runner at first, it's Kohler. Long hold by the pitcher. And Hooks hits one to short, catching it and unable to turn a double play as it was a liner. So 1 out on the line out to short.
First baseman, number 35, Garrett Mcmillan.
And honestly, that's a break for Strasburg. If it was on the ground, could have been a double play. So 1 out in the 4th, and here's Mcmillan. Garrett grounded out to second with the bases loaded in the 1st. He'll look to get revenge here and maybe hit one into the air. Strasburg's still looking for that first home run of the year. They're now getting out hit on the home run side, 2-0. The pitch. And this is a called strike, 0-1. Throw over and back in safely is Kohler. Wingert, 37 strikes and 15 balls. Wingert so far 3 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run. That run was not earned. A walk and 3 strikeouts. He's faced 15 batters. 0-1 to Mcmillan. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Hard hit past the second baseman. Grounding second on his way to third. Throw to third base is not in time. And getting in there safely is Kohler. Base hit for Mcmillan. 1st and 3rd, 1 out for the Express here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
That brings the plate third baseman, number 18, Reed Garris.
Comes Reed Garris, the third baseman. Couple of great plays there for the Express. First off, Mcmillan hitting it hard up the middle, and then Kohler using his speed to get the third from first on the single. So Reed Garris going to look for his first knock of the year. He's 0 for 2 so far. Grounded out to third. The 8-hole hitter, and he swings and fouls one back, 0-1. Reed Garris from Clemson. Single, line out to short, and a single here in the 4th frame for the Express after they gave up the lead in the top half. They're trying to reclaim it here in the bottom half. Set is Wingert. Long hold at the belt, the pitch. Swing and a pop-up into center. Coming in is Sanchez. Catching it is the right fielder, Mazza, and no tag as holding up at third base is Kohler, and there are 2 outs. So Garris can't get the job done.
Zach Mazza.
And it brings up Zach Mazza, the right fielder, batting 9th. Yeah, I'm surprised there that Kohler didn't try to go. He's got pretty good speed, and they didn't make him throw. So here's Mazza, and he hits one foul right side and out of play towards the bullpen. It's 0-1. So if you look back to the 1st inning, Strasburg had a great chance to score, and they eventually did, but it was with 2 strikes and 2 outs. So let's see if they can squeak one out again here in this 4th frame. 1-1 to Mazza. Mcmillan at first. Swing and a high fly into right center field. Pretty well struck, but plenty of room out there. And making the catch is Moore, and Woodstock gets out of it. Strasburg unable to bring him in. They had 1st and 3rd and 1 out and can't do anything with it. We're through 4. Strasburg and Woodstock tied at 1. We go to the 5th. We're back after this. Back to baseball, top of the fifth inning, and we have a pitching change. Strasburg going to go to Billy Rozakis out of Siena College as he'll come in here to start the fifth inning in a 1-1 game. The first pitch is a called strike, and it's 0-1. Daniel Outerkirk, he's not going to decide, or he's not going to have a say in the finish as that one misses. No decision for him. He goes 4 innings, allowing 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. So bullpen the rest of the way for the Express. 1-1 from Rozakis. That's down low. Justin Walks is at the plate, the DH. He struck out swinging his first time up. First appearance of the year for Rozakis. Walks 0 for 2 on the year. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Time called. 2-2, the lefty deals. Breaking ball skips to the plate, knocks the mask off the catcher, hooks. 3-2. 7, 8, 9 here for the River Bandits. They've got 1 run on 3 hits and an error. Strasburg 1 run, 5 hits and no errors. About an hour into action here tonight. Temp down to around 75 degrees. The 3-2. And he walks him. Leadoff walk out of the bullpen to the 7-hole hitter. And Woodstock with a base runner to start the fifth.
First baseman, number 24, Jacob Williams.
Here comes Jacob Williams, the first baseman. He almost beat one out his last time up. Outerkirk was slow to cover first, and he just got there in time as Mcmillan, the first baseman, made a nice toss. Williams, the 8-hole hitter and the first baseman, and he takes a strike, 0-1. Jacob Williams from Middle Tennessee State University, 6'3", righty, 230. Swing and a foul back, same location. He had to swing at it. It's 0-2. From Rozakis. Breaking ball in the dirt. Good block by Hooks. 1-2. Umpire will sweep off the plate. One, 2 to Williams. Swing and a foul back. Now he's really in hack mode because that pitch. They're going right back to that same spot again that was called a strike the first time. 53 viewers over on Facebook, about 30 on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in here tonight as Williams hammers one to the right center gap, and that's going to be trouble. All the way to the wall, picking up the center fielder Kerr and holding the runners is Bocock, the head coach of the River Bandits. And it's second and third and nobody out for Woodstock. Jacob Williams with a double. The leadoff walk typically comes back to get you. And fortunately for Strasburg, he didn't send him home.
Second baseman, number 10, Jalen Buster.
So all the way to third is walks, and second is Williams with the double. Here's Jalen Buster, the second baseman. He walked his first time up. Strasburg looking like they're going to play the infield back and surrender the run for an out, possibly bring the corners in, Mcmillan and Garris. We'll see what they do here. Woodstock with a great chance here. Buster, the righty against the lefty. First pitch, fastball up high, out of the zone, 1-0. Strasburg looking for a strikeout, a pop-up, or a grounder back to the pitcher. First baseman or third baseman. That's a hard-hit grounder up the middle, a base knock. Runner comes home, bobbled in center field. Coming home to score is the runner from third, and Williams is in. Woodstock takes a 3-1 lead over the Express here in the top of the fifth. So Walks comes in to score. Williams was going to stop at third, but then it was bobbled in center by Kerr, so that's going to be an error. So credit Buster with a single, and we're going to give him 1 RBI or 2. 1 RBI. And the error on the center fielder, Kerr.
Number 6, R.J. Stinson.
So still nobody out here in the 5th inning for the River Bandits. And back to the top, here's R.J. Stinson, the left fielder. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Leadoff walks kill you. I mean, can't afford them. Buster at first, Stinson at the plate. Rosaka is still looking for an out. Throw over, and back in safely is Buster. Woodstock taking advantage of their opportunities, and them scoring has not been an issue this year. It's been their pitching, and that's way outside and high and 1-0. They only have 1 less coming into the game, 1 less run than the Express, but Strasburg 2-0, Woodstock 0-2, 1-0. And called a strike, low in the zone, 1-1. One and one. Slide step and a ground ball to short. Let's see if they can get an out. They're going to go to second for 1, and sliding a foot or 2 short of the bag is Buster. They'll get him at second, and there's 1 out. Reaching on the fielder's choice is Stinson here in the 5th.
Shortstop, number 7, Frankie Ritter.
So 1 out in the 5th. Great play by Cox to at least get it to Mckinley for the out. And here is Frankie Ritter. A strikeout looking and a fly out tonight out of the 2-hole. And Ritter takes 1 in the dirt. Stopped by Hooks, 1-0. Pitch, way up high, just can't command it right now. 18 pitches for Rosakis, 9 strikes and 9 balls. Started the inning with a walk, then a double, error, single, yep, double single error. Swing and a miss, 2-1, and then a fielder's choice. Strasburg will have 1, 2, 3 due up in the bottom of the 5th, trying to hold Woodstock here at 3-1, but good hitters count for Frankie Ritter. Runner goes. The pitch is swung on and hit foul left side. It's 2-2. Both teams with 5 hits. Both teams with an error. Tristan Moore's on deck. The lefty's pitch. Breaking ball, swinging a ground ball to short. This is going to be a tough turn. Going to second for 1, back to first, not in time. And another fielder's choice, as beating it out at first is Ritter. Just too slow to turn it, or it was hit too slow.
Center fielder, number 9, Tristan Moore.
Runner goes, first pitch, and it hits him. Tristan Moore hit by a pitch. And moving up to second on the dead ball is Frankie Ritter. 2 outs, and here comes Sanchez. He's 2 for 2 with a home run, a single, a run scored, and an RBI.
Right fielder, number 18, Tomas Sanchez.
Tomas Sanchez in the 4-hole looking to break this thing open. 3-1 Woodstock, and he swings and hits one high into center field, going back, and Tomas Sanchez with a 3-run home run. And the Woodstock River Bandits lead the Express 6-1 here in the 5th inning. Sanchez's second home run of the night. He has 4 RBIs. He has 3 hits, and Strasburg has fallen behind big here in this one. It's 6-1 Woodstock.
386
Got a lot of that one to the deepest part of the yard, and you could tell off the bat that that was long gone.
15, Albert Espinoza. Thank you.
So back-to-back at-bats, back-to-back innings for Sanchez going deep. So called strike to Albert Espinoza, who struck out twice tonight. And that's in the dirt. It's been tough for Rosakis here in the inning. He's been hit around pretty badly. 3 hits, 5 runs. Only 2 of those earned, though. You had the error out there in center. Not that that really did too much. And that's going to miss. Two-one. Swing and a foul out of play. Rosakis a strike away from getting through this inning.
Please return foul ball to the train station in exchange for a free spot.
Strasburg allowed 1 last inning and have allowed 5 here in the 5th. And a called strike 3 looking. The 3rd strikeout of the night for Espinoza. And the 5th inning comes to a close, but not before Woodstock nearly bats around and puts up 5 runs. And they now lead it 6-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Leading off Express, shortstop, number 30, Jonah Cox.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Strasburg with a disastrous inning in the top half. They allowed 5 runs, more than they allowed last night in the first 2 games combined. As the first pitch to Jonah Cox is a called strike, 0-1. It'll be Cox, Kerr, and McKinley here in the 5th inning as Wingert still on the mound for Woodstock. And that's a broken back grounder to second. Buster waits back, throws to first in time, and scored 4-3 for the first out here in the 5th.
Center fielder, number 10, Drake Kerr.
Here comes Drake Kerr. He is the center fielder. He struck out twice, once looking and once swinging. Wingert, 44 strikes and 15 balls through 4 1/3. Pitch to Kerr. Swing and a pop-up in the infield. Coming in the pitcher, catcher there to make the snag, and he nearly drops it, but he holds on. And there are 2 outs now. Strasburg swinging away.
Now batting second baseman, number 13, and this week he actually committed to Stinson University, so he's now proud product of Stinson University, number 13, Trevor McKinley.
60th pitch of the night coming up for Wingert through 4 2/3. The pitch, and that is swung on. First pitch. Fielded by the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and the inning is over. Strasburg just swinging away and kind of carelessly almost. Right now the momentum is all with Woodstock, and we're through 5. Strasburg trails the River Bandits of Woodstock 6-1 as we go to the 6th inning. And another pitching change for the Express as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Strasburg trailing 6-1 against the River Bandits. It'll be Zeus Ponder taking over for Strasburg, and he will face 6, 7, and 8 here for the River Bandits. First pitch is a breaking ball in there for a called strike, 0-1. Final line for Billy Rozakis. 1 inning, 3 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout as that ball is hit well into right center. Back towards the wall, the right fielder reaches up as he touches the back of the wall. And there is 1 out. Long out there to lead off the 6th inning for the River Bandits.
Now batting the DH, number 22, Justin Wax.
And here comes Justin Wax. Want to give a quick shout out to Jeffrey and Marsha Wax, his fantastic grandparents watching from Florida. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. As Wax grounds it to third, bobbled by the third baseman. Quick throw to first, not in time. And reaching on an error by the third baseman, Garris, is Justin Wax. So he's on for the 2nd time tonight. 2nd error of the night for Strasburg as well.
First baseman, number 24, Jacob Williams.
So 2 errors on the night for the Express as Wax reaches. And here's Jacob Williams. He had a big double last inning to really get the rally going after Wax was walked to lead off the inning. The pitch to Williams, fastball way up high, 1-0. First appearance of the summer for Zeus Ponder. He's out of the University of North Carolina, Asheville. And he's from Bakersville, North Carolina. 6'5", 215 righty. The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. 1-1. Got some viewers from New Mexico, Pennsylvania, Strasburg. 1-1. Breaking ball from Ponder outside. 2-1. Two balls and a strike from the stretch. Swing, and that ball hit well into left, but a lot of air under it going back to the wall. Kohler, he reaches up about 2 feet from the wall and makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. Williams just missing one there. 2 outs, and here is Jalen Buster, the second baseman.
Second baseman, number 10, Jalen Buster.
Pitch to Buster, swing and a foul back into the net. Zeus Ponder, the third hurler of the night for the Express. Outer Kirk went 4 innings, Rosakis 1, and Ponder here in his first inning, he has 2 outs. I think the one thing to look at for Strasburg tonight, they've just been swinging too early. Just pitch after pitch, not really seeing many, as that one misses 1-1. And they were up 1-0 in this game after 1, scoring in the first inning for the 3rd consecutive game to start the year, but after that, it's been very dry. One, and a called strike, 1-2, and Zeus Ponder looking to finish off this 6th inning with only allowing the error base runner. Keep this game within 5. One ball, 2 strikes. Buster 1 for 1 tonight, and he swings and misses. Zeus Ponder comes in and does a good job for the Express, slams the door, and keeps this at a 5-run game. Strasburg trailing the Woodstock River Bandits 6-1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. It looks like Isaac Wingert's going to come back out to at least start the inning. We'll get back to it in just a couple of moments. We're back after this.
If you'll pull out your
And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Walt Bailey will lead it off for Strasburg. The Express once again first pitch hacking, and it's a swing and a miss, 0-1. Wingert still out there. He's been pitching a good game tonight for Woodstock. 0-1. Swing and a chopper foul. Let's see. He is at 63 pitches. into the sixth inning. If you're Mike Bocock and the River Bandits, you got to be happy with that, especially after he was on the ropes in a big way in the first and the fourth. 0-2 to Bailey. Swing and a miss. And that is out number one here in the sixth.
Now batting left fielder, number 5, Henry Kohler.
Here's Henry Kohler, the left fielder.
Bingo, yes. Take those down to the
2 singles tonight. 2 for 2. Swing and a foul back into the net.
yeah, man.
It is 0-1.
Hang on, sir. Let's count. One strike. 235-009. Bingo.
0-1 to Kohler. And that misses 1-1. Strasburg down 6-1, bottom of the sixth inning. And it's at a point in this game where Strasburg's got to get something. And that misses 2-1. 2-1. Swing and a pop out of play. It's 2-2. Two from the windup in the pitch. Swinging a broken back grounder to third, fielded by the third baseman Hernandez. Throw to first in time. And there are 2 outs in the sixth. And that brings up Ty Hooks, the catcher.
Ty Hooks.
Hooks tonight a walk and a line out to short. And the pitch is a called strike.
Thank you. Congratulations.
0-1 to Hooks. And in the dirt, 1-1. Make sure you're with us in the seventh. We'll look over history notes for you in baseball history on this day, June 5th, dating all the way back to who knows when. 1-1. And fouled away, 1-2. Wingert a pitch away from throwing 6 very solid innings here against this Express lineup. One-two to Ty Hooks from the windup. The pitch. Swing, and that is hammered past the diving third baseman Hernandez in the left field. And a 2-out single for Hooks. The first hit for the Express since the 4th inning. And here comes Garrett Mcmillan. You're down by 5. You got a guy that's got some pop coming up. And that's a spot where if you can get a home run, which Strasburg hasn't had one yet this year, and get within 3, that would be a big boost, especially off of a guy like Wingert, who's been throwing a really solid game so far. Mcmillan tonight 1 for 2 with a hard ground ball single earlier and a ground out to second. And he takes a strike. Big moment so far in this one. Woodstock, Tomas Sanchez, a solo home run in the 4th, a 3-run home run in the 5th. He is carrying the load so far for the River Bandits in a big way. He's 3 for 3. 0-1 to McMillan. That is outside, 1-1. Valley League scoreboard and all the scores have disappeared temporarily. Try to pull it back up. 1-1 to the lefty and a throw over. Covington leading Charlottesville 3-0. Waynesboro leading Harrisonburg 4-3. Front Royal leading Newmarket 2-0. Winchester and Purcellville tied at 1. Charlottesville off to a slow start offensively. I'm sure they're still missing a lot of guys. 1-1 and in the dirt. Two balls and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits apiece, but the home runs have been huge. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. 2-2. Strasburg will be right back here tomorrow night as the Express will be hosting the Purcellville Cannons. And another throw over. So Strasburg home tomorrow against Purcellville, while Woodstock will be home against Front Royal. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Check swing. Did he go? He went. He rang him up. The base umpire says he went around. Wow. And Mcmillan goes down on strikes. And Strasburg again not able to get much going in their half of the inning. So we go to the 7th inning.
The winner of the
Woodstock up 6-1.
Congratulations. Left fielder number 6, R.J. Stinson.
And we go to the 7th. Woodstock leading Strasburg 6-1. R.J. Stinson, Frankie Ritter, and Tristan Moore due up for the River Bandits against Zeus Ponder. 2nd inning of work. Shows bunt and fouls it off. History time on this day in baseball history, June 5th. We begin in 1916 in Cleveland. Babe Ruth of the Boston Red Sox shuts out the Indians 5-0 on 5 hits and has now thrown 24 straight scoreless innings. He was 2 for 3 at the plate. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Woodstock 1 run in the 4th, 5 in the 5th, propelling them to the 5-run lead here starting this 7th inning. R.J. Stinson 0 for 3 tonight. He's behind 0-2. The pitch. That's up high. One, two. Swing and a hard grounder to second, fielded by McKinley off the lip. Throw to first in time. And R.J. Stinson is 0 for 4 on the night. That brings up Frankie Ritter, the shortstop, who's 0 for 3.
Number 7, Frankie Ritter.
First pitch coming up to Frankie Ritter, and that misses. Today in 1974, Oakland's Reggie Jackson and Billy North engage in a clubhouse fight at Detroit. Jackson injures his shoulder, and another teammate attempting to separate the fight, as that one is hit in the right center field. Pretty well struck on the horse, and not getting to it is Mazza. And slipping is Mazza, but he picks it up and throws it into second. And hustling out a double is Frankie Ritter. And for Frankie, that is his third hit of the year. Woodstock the runner on second, and only one out. Back to the history note.
Center fielder number 9, Tristan Moore.
Of course, I just lost it. Here's Tristan Moore. He is 0 for 2, a pop out, and a hit by pitch. And that misses, blocked by Hooks. What I was saying, the teammate trying to break up the fight between North and Reggie Jackson, he ended up suffering a crushed disc in his neck and missed 12 weeks and pretty much missed the rest of the year. (1-0), way outside. 2-0 the count to Tristan Moore. 6-1, top 7. Woodstock on top, looking for their first victory of the year. Swinging a chopper foul. Today in 1982, check that, 1989, the Toronto Sky Dome opens, but the Blue Jays lose 5-3 to the Milwaukee Brewers. Baseball's newest and most modern stadium features a $100 million fully retractable roof, a hotel, the world's largest video display board, and most importantly, a Hard Rock Cafe. 2-1, and called a strike, 2-2. Two, swing and a miss. Hooks holds on to it. They're going to say no. He's going to have to throw it down, and reaching to first is Tristan Moore. So a strikeout, and there going to be an error? I don't know. He reaches first. Hooks just couldn't hold on to the ball, and he dropped it.
Tomas Sanchez.
So an error on the strikeout. And now it's first and second, still only one out. Tough break for Zeus Ponder. And here's Sanchez again. 3 for 3, 2 home runs and a single. That one misses. He's got 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs. And he was caught stealing back in the second inning. Tomas Sanchez carrying this offense tonight. 3 of the 7 hits. Open stance, the 1-0. Way outside, 2-0. Today in 2001, the Red Sox beat the Tigers 4-3 in 18 innings on Shea Hillebrand's home run over the Green Monster. Tim Wakefield with a scoreless inning for Boston is the winner. Boston DH Manny Ramirez received 4 intentional walks, tying the AL mark set by Roger Maris in 1962. 2-0, good count here for Tomas to let one loose. The pitch. Fastball way up high. It's like wherever the ball is, he motions. So if the ball's outside, he like pushes his hand out. On that one, he pushed kind of up. 3-0 the count. And meeting at the mound, pitching coach going to come out to talk to Zeus Ponder. Today in 06, Jason Giambi and Andy Phillips each hit a 3-run home run and a 7-run second inning, and the host Yankees rough up Josh Beckett in a 13-5 rout of the Red Sox. New York, 11 hits on this day in 06, making this the 12th consecutive game with at least 10, breaking the franchise record of 11 straight games set in May of 37. meeting at the mound is over. Today in 2010, rookie pitcher Mike Leake allows only an earned run in 7 innings as the Reds defeat the Nats 5-1. Leake, who is now 5-0, is the first starting pitcher in team history to go undefeated in his first 11 starts. 3-0 the count to Tomas Sanchez, who is 3 for 3 with 2 bombs and a single. And he misses ball 4, and the bases are loaded with still only 1 out for the River Bandits. And brings up
Espinoza.
Espinoza. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Trying to get off the schneid here. Bases loaded. First pitch way up high. Today in 2011, for the second straight game, Albert Pujols hits a walk-off home run in extras as the Cardinals defeat the Cubs 3-2. 1-0. And a called strike, 1-1. Woodstock leading this ball game and trying to add some insurance here in the 7th inning, up 6-1. 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. This would be huge here. I mean, at this point in the game, if you're Strasburg, you've got to hold them to this where they're at and hope you can wake the bats up with, when you would have to assume Wingert's done pitching, but maybe not. 1-2. Swing and a high fly into right center. Coming in, the right fielder Mazza. He will make the catch, tagging from third, hitting the cutoff and scoring easily from third base is Frankie Ritter. And the sacrifice fly for Espinoza, big strikeout error earlier in the inning, and Woodstock is now up 7-1 here in the 7th.
Third baseman, number 11, Jose Hernandez.
For Woodstock, they've now scored 7 runs in 3 consecutive games to start the inning, or start the year. Tristan Moore moved up to third, holding up at first was Sanchez, and sac fly to right and an RBI for Espinoza. Here's Jose Hernandez, a single, a strikeout, and a flyout, swing and a miss. Stealing second easily is Sanchez. And it's now second and third and 2 outs. And hold on, now they're sending him back? Did he go back on his own? Wait, hold on a second. Sanchez, what in the world? Sanchez left second, went back to first base. I don't know if one of the members of the Express told him it was a foul ball, but he just started walking back to first. Mike Bocock was like, what's going on? And then Sanchez, instead of just staying at first base, tried to go back to second base, and they tagged him out. And the inning is over.
Okay, here's your 7th inning stretch.
So whatever happened there was a weird moment, but the half inning is over. So Tomas Sanchez just ran into an out. Woodstock with a run in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Strasburg down 7-1.
Number 18, Reed Garris.
Back to action. We have a new catcher for the Woodstock River Bandits. It's Nate Cronus from Winthrop University. A new pitcher for Woodstock, Dario Herrera, relieving Isaac Wingard. He went 6 innings, allowed 6 hits, 1 run. It wasn't earned, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. So Herrera in the game now. As Strasburg sends up 8-9-1, Garris, Mazza, and Cox down 7-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Herrera is a lefty, and the count is 0-2. Herrera from William Carey, 6'1" lefty, the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up foul. It is still 0-2. A couple more history notes for you here in this 7th inning. Oh-2, way outside. One ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. To Garris, he's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. And 1 out here in the 7th. That brings up Zach Mazza.
Right fielder, number 7, Zach Mazza.
Mazza 0 for 2. Today in 2013, the White Sox and Mariners engaged in a 16-inning contest, which is the longest game in terms of time in M's history. At 5 hours and 42 minutes, the game is scoreless through 13 innings until the White Sox post 5 runs in the 14th, making it 5-1. Here's the first pitch to Mazza. It's a strike. 5-1 in the bottom of the inning. Kyle Seager steps up and hits a grand slam to tie it, making it 5-5. The first game tying extra inning grand slam in Major League history. It marks the first time both teams have scored 5 or more runs after being shut out in regulation innings. In addition, it's the first time that any team has come back from 5 or more runs down in the 14th inning or later. An RBI single by Alejandro De Aza in the 16th inning puts the Mariners ahead. They later score an insurance run by Alex Rios. But the White Sox win at 7-5, snapping an 8-game losing streak the hard way. Now is it safe to say under the current rules you'll never see a 16-inning game again? Runner on second base. The 0-1, swing and a miss. 0-2, good pitch there from Dario Herrera. Woodstock's been impressive pitching-wise, and offensively it's been the Tomas Sanchez show. 0-2 to Mazza. That's down and in. 1-2. Today in 2019, it seems like former All-Star closer Craig Kimbrell has finally found a home. A free agent since the end of the World Series, he remained unsigned due to his inconsistency. And the 1-2 is a swing and a miss. Mazza down on strikes.
Now batting
Herrera,
Jonah Cox.
Throwing bullets out here. So he ended up signing with the Cubs. A 3-year, $43 million deal. That was Craig Kimbrell back in 2019. And those are our history notes on this day in baseball history, June 5th. 2 outs in the 7th for Strasburg. Back to the top, it's Jonah Cox. He is 1 for 3 with a run scored. He shows bunt down 7-1, and he gets it down past the pitcher, and beating it out is Jonah Cox. His second hit of the night, an RBI single past the pitcher. Second baseman Buster just couldn't get there in time, and the Express with a base runner. They now have 7 hits, same as Woodstock, but getting outpaced on the run column. Here's Drake Curry's 0 for 3 tonight, 2 strikeouts and a pop-out. And a throw over and back in safely is Jonah Cox. Coming up on 2 hours into tonight's ball game, we got underway at 7:09. The runner goes. The pitch is swung on and hit well into left, but plenty of room out there at Stinson. He makes the catch. And the seventh inning comes to a close. Fly out to left field by Drake Kerr. And we're through 7. Strasburg trailing the Woodstock River Bandits 7-1. We go to the 8th inning. Woodstock up 7-1. First pitch swinging is Jose Hernandez, and it's 0-1 on the foul. Hernandez was batting last inning when that bizarre play happened with Tomas Sanchez. He stole second and then just started walking back to first and was tagged out. 0-1 popped up in the infield. Third baseman Garrett makes the catch, and there's one out. Zeus Ponder still in the mound for Strasburg.
The DH, number 22, Justin Watts.
Comes Justin Watts, the DH, a strikeout, a walk, and reached on an error. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Fielded by the second baseman. Collision with the shortstop. Throw to first, not in time. McKinley fielded it. He was nailed by Cox coming across, and beating it out is Walks with an infield single. So here comes Jacob Williams. And throw over, and nobody able to get back in there safely, I should say. Covington leading Charlottesville 3-0. Waynesboro leading Harrisonburg 5-3. Newmarket leading Front Royal 3-2. That's in the dirt. Winchester on top of the Cannons 2-1. Ponder so far on the mound for Strasburg, 2 1/3, 2 hits, a run, wasn't earned, 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. Throw over, walks back in safely. Pretty solid lead over there at first, 1-0. Way outside and blocked by Ty Hooks, 2-0. River Bandits, 7 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error. Strasburg, 1 run, 7 hits, 3 errors. Again, tomorrow night, Strasburg will host the Percival Cannons here in Strasburg, and the Woodstock River Bandits will host the Front Royal Cardinals. That'll be in Woodstock at 7 o'clock. For these two teams play at Woodstock again on Tuesday night, as that's in the dirt, 3-0. Strasburg, 3 errors tonight, and they've had a bit of a factor, but as far as stopping Sanchez from hitting the home runs, I don't know how they impacted that. 3-0. And a called strike, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. And that's also called a strike, 3-2. Three balls, two strikes, one out, top of the eighth from Strasburg. The Express looking for a ground ball double play here with Williams at the plate. Runner does not go. The pitch is hit to second. This could be two. To second for one. Back to first. Double play. 4-6-3 double play. Rolled it up perfectly as Williams unable to beat it out. And the half inning is over. Woodstock with a single, but double play wipes that out. And we are through 7.5. We go to the bottom of the eighth. Strasburg needs a couple here to try to claw back into this one.
$25 Visa gift card inside of it. Batter, second baseman, number 13, Trip McKinley.
We go to the bottom of the eighth, and the bugs are out tonight in Strasburg. The LED lights we have, they are attracting some visitors out there, as long as they stay out there and not close to us. Trip McKinley leads it off out of the 3-hole tonight. Still looking for his first knock of the season. He's 0 for 3 tonight, as Herrera still on the mound for the River Bandits. And that's down low, 2-0. Strasburg down 7-1. They won game one of the year over the Cannons, 13-2 in a 7-inning mercy rule. They beat Winchester 2-0 last night. As that's a ball for Woodstock. They lost game one to Newmarket, 8-7 and 10. And in game two, they lost last night to Purcellville, 8-7. So they are good at scoring 7 runs. That's a strike. It's 3-1. 3-1, and that is crushed to left, nearly getting a piece of the lights. It's 3-2. Both of the Strasburg's wins against the Royals, yep. As just missing outside and a leadoff walk to start the 8th inning. Strasburg's played Winchester twice, and Woodstock played Newmarket the first game and Purcellville last night. Looks like even more bugs have come in now. It's pretty crazy out there. You can see it if you look that light in right center. I'm looking at their camera view here, and you can see them in left too. Here's Walt Bailey. He's 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI, and that's popped up foul. Well, one thing Woodstock's been known for this year is coming from behind, down 7 or 8 runs. Tonight, Strasburg would have to try to steal the show and do what Woodstock's been doing, trying to make late rallies. They're going to need a lot of things to go right here. The pitch to Bailey. Swing and a chopper, foul, 0-2. Counts 0-2. Temperature dropping a bit. I've got it 69 degrees. Yeah, something in the air. 0-2 and getting back over. Man, breeze is coming in. What is this? I think the bugs have taken over. Even on the lights on the bottom, they're still going over there too. Yeah, I'm going to get the sweatshirt on soon. 0-2, swing and a miss. Walt Bailey goes down on strikes for the second time tonight, and there's one out.
Now batting number 5, Henry Kohler.
Kohler tonight, 2 for 3, 2 singles and a ground out to third. And that's outside, 1-0. Herrera in his second inning of work, the lefty trying to log some innings for Woodstock. Another throw over, back in safely is McKinley. Woodstock 2 pitchers so far tonight, Strasburg 3, and I don't know if Ponder will come out again. I think that would be his, fourth inning of work? McKinley at first, pretty good lead, the 1-0. And that's down low, 2-0. And that's a called strike. Beautiful pitch, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, way out in front of a breaking ball. 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to short, fielded by the shortstop. Quick throw to first, scooped by the first baseman, Williams. Nice pick over there. And that is out number 2. Good play all around there by Frankie Ritter and Jacob Williams of the River Bandits. 2 outs in the 8th. Moving up to second is McKinley on the fielder's choice. We'll score it 6-3. Here's Ty Hooks, the catcher. Single, a walk, and a ground out in the first pitch. Check that, a single, a walk, and a line out. Counts 1-0 to Ty Hooks, the catcher, out of Winthrop. Long hold by Herrera, the 1-0. Called strike on a breaking ball, 1-1. One ball, one strike, 2 outs, bottom 8. Strasburg trailing the River Bandits 7-1. The pitch. And fastball, called a ball off the plate, 3-1. Two one. Breaking ball, called strike, 2-2. Strasburg led 1-0 after 1. Woodstock 1 in the 4th, 5 in the 5th, and 1 in the 7th. They're up to 7 runs here in this ball game after trailing all the way to the 4th until they got on the board with the Tomas Sanchez solo shot. 2-2 to Ty Hooks, the catcher. Breaking ball hit to short. Fielded by Frankie Ritter. Quick throw to first in time. And the 8th inning is in the books. Frank Ritter makes a nice throw to first. Had to get a good view of it as the runner was trying to run in front of him. And 8 innings are in the books from Strasburg. The Express down 7-1. We come back for the 9th after this. You're watching and listening to Valley Baseball League action out of the North Division on Facebook, YouTube, and Presto Sports.
Leading off for the Bandits in the top of the ninth, second baseman, number 10, Jalen Buster.
And we move to the ninth inning. Woodstock leading 7-1. New pitcher for the Express, it's Zach Alston. Zeus Ponder done for the Express out of the pen after 3 innings, allowing 2 hits, 1 run, which was not earned, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. So Zach Alston takes over. Alston is a two-way player from Thomas Jefferson University. He's out of Southampton, Pennsylvania. 6'2" righty as the first pitch is up and in to Jalen Buster for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch, 1-0. And a fastball called a ball inside, 2-0. 2-0 to Buster, a single, a walk, and a strikeout. And called a ball again, 3-0. Fastball right down the middle, called strike, 3-1. Newmarket leads Front Royal 4-2, bottom of the 8th. Harrisonburg and Waynesboro tied at 5 in the bottom of the 7th. Covington leads Charlottesville 3-0 in the 9th. A swing and a miss, 3-2. Winchester leading Purcellville 4-1 in the 8th. Coming in out of the north, Woodstock 0-2. And top of the north, Newmarket was 2-0 and Strasburg 2-0. Early on, obviously. 3-2. Fastball misses up high. And a leadoff walk to Jalen Buster. Second time Buster's been walked tonight. Back to the top, R.J. Stinson, the left fielder. He is 0 for 4. A couple of ground outs, a strikeout, and a fielder's choice. Fastball, it's got good velocity, but just can't locate it, 1-0. Oh, check that, called a strike. 0-1. And in the dirt, 1-1. Zach Alston from the stretch. Pitch. Inside, 2-1. And the dirt, 3-1. Three and one to Stinson. Swinging a chopper to short. It's going to be a tough turn. They're going to go to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. It hits off the dugout fencing, but staying in play. And reaching on a fielder's choice is Stinson. And Buster erased at second on the fielder's choice.
Shortstop, number 7, Frankie Ritter.
Comes Frankie Ritter, the shortstop from Shenandoah. He struck out looking in the first, flew out to right in the third, reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 5th, doubled and scored in the 7th. And down low, 1-0. Way up high, 2-0. 2-0 the count to Frankie Ritter. That's in the dirt and skips away to Hooks, from Hooks, nearly getting into the dugout, and great effort by, who is that, 13, Mckinley. Trips over at third base now, evidently. Mckinley diving to stop that ball from going into the dugout. Apparently there were some changes. Looks like out there at second base, is it 20? Cannot tell. Mckinley at third base though. 3-0 count, and I think Ritter got a bug in his eye. He's got to step out. Three and 0 to Ritter, runner on second base after the wild pitch. And called strike, 3-1. That's in the dirt, ball 4. First and second and 1 out for the River Bandits here in the ninth. So 14's at second. Got a pinch hitter here, it looks like. No, we don't. Tristan Moore still up. Getting confused here. Trying to...
Center fielder number 9, Tristan Moore.
So Tristan Moore still in the lineup for the River Bandits. He's reached once tonight, a hit by pitch and a run scored in the 5th. He's a lefty. Tomas Sanchez is on deck. He has not been retired yet. First pitch, good velocity in there for a strike. Seven-1 the score, top of the ninth. Woodstock looking to add on. Strasburg just trying to get back into the dugout and get some swings up. Oh, 1. Called strike inside corner, 0-2. Oh, and 2. Zach Alston looking to roll a double play or at least get an out here. To the backstop. Runner in, a rundown now. They're going to go to second. Back to third. Not in time. He's safe. Home plate umpire walking out. Changed the baseball. So fortunate for Woodstock, Stinson got a rundown, but he went to third instead of going to second. So he's there safely and holding up at first. Guess that'd be what a just. So he was running. Yeah, technically a stolen base. 1-2 the count. Swinging a chopper to first. Runner comes home. Third to the plate. He's out, but they're going to call a foul ball. Oh, man. We'll do it again at 1-2. George Loss out to talk. So we'll wait on the discussion to conclude here and get back to action, but runner was going to be out at the plate. So things dragging on a bit here in the 9th inning. One and two. Tristan Moore still at the plate here. Breaking ball swing and a miss. Got him on a strikeout, and there are 2 outs. And here comes Sanchez.
Fielder number 18, Tomas Sanchez.
There is zero reason in the world that Sanchez would not step up here and swing as hard as he can. Without hurting himself. Singled in the 2nd, solo home run in the 4th, 3-run home run in the 5th, walk and a stolen base in the 7th. And he was caught stealing in the 2nd. And that is hit well in the right center field. Going back, he's got room and he makes the catch. Tomas Sanchez, that close to his 3rd home run of the night, but he didn't have enough legs under it. And the half inning is over. 7-1 the score. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Strasburg looking for a miracle to pull this one off and come back. We're back after this.
Field from DeSalle University, number 12, Colin Tremblay.
Colin Tremblay into play center field here in the bottom of the 9th for the River Bandits. New pitcher, it's Hunter Smith looking to finish things off in a non-save situation for the River Bandits as Mcmillan leads it off and takes a ball inside. 7-8-9. Looks like we'll have a pinch hitter coming up after. Okay. 1-0 to Mcmillan, and that misses 2-0. Final line for Dario Herrera for the Bandits. 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Very solid job out of the bullpen for him. Wingert currently in line for the victory for the River Bandits, up 7-1 in the 9th. 2-0, and that's up high, 3-0. 3-0, and he's swinging away, and it's out of play. Like to have a walk, at least get a base runner, but he stays alive. That's only the first strike. Woodstock 8 hits, Strasburg 7. 3-1. That is a called strike. Strasburg has left 8 men on base so far tonight. Woodstock 5. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Hunter Smith with a strikeout, and there's one out in the ninth. Mcmillan down on strikes for the second time tonight.
14, Trevor Thomas.
Here comes Trevor Thomas, his first at-bat of the night. He came in to play defense previously. Facing the righty Hunter Smith, kicks and pitches. And a breaking ball in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Thomas is from Marshall University. He's out of Wheeling, West Virginia. And 3 pitches and 3 strikes. He's down looking, and there are quickly 2 outs in the ninth.
The batter, number 7, Zach Mazza.
Last hope for Strasburg here in the ninth. It's Zach Mazza. He's 0 for 3, a couple of flyouts and a strikeout. Now that would be the definition of a big fly. The pitch. Fastball up high. So it looks like for the 3rd consecutive game to start the year, Woodstock will score exactly 7 runs. 1-0. And that misses. They were 0-2 doing so beforehand because they gave up 8 in the first 2. But tonight, they've scored 7. It looks like it might be enough. The 2-0. And a called strike, 2-1. It's pretty likely, yeah. 2 balls and a strike. Kick in the pitch from Smith. Called strike 2, and Hunter Smith looking to strike out the side in order. Strasburg not swinging much here. 2-2, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball down the third base line. Stopped by the third baseman. Throw to first, skips to first, and not in time, according to the first base umpire. Beating it out is Zach Mazza with an infield single, and we're not done yet here in the ninth. Good hustle, heck of a play at third base, but he beat it out.
Now batting number 30, Jonah Cox.
Back to the top of the lineup, it's Jonah Cox. He's 2 for 4 with a run scored in the first. He had a bunt single in the 7th, right past the mound, to the left of the mound. The pitch. And that's a strike, 0-1. Harrisonburg and Waynesville now tied at 5. 0-1. Called strike, and it's 0-2. Woodstock is 1 strike away from picking up their first victory of the 2022 campaign. This is kind of how I feel like it went last year. Woodstock beat up on Strasburg for the most part early in the season, and then Strasburg came back and I think tied the series. The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up right side on his horse. Williams in foul territory. Pops up the glove. It bounces off. Pops into the air. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. At 9:40 Eastern Time on Sunday, June 5th, 2022, the Woodstock River Bandits pick up their first victory in 2022 with a 7-1 victory over the Strasburg Express. Winning pitcher tonight for the River Bandits is Isaac Wingert, 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, no earned, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. And the loser for the Express, Billy Rosagas, 1 inning, 3 hits, 5 runs, all were earned, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. This game lasted 2 hours and 31 minutes. Woodstock trailed 1-0 till the 4th. They scored 1 to tie it. To the 5th, it was 1-1. Woodstock 5 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th, giving them a 7-1 advantage. Daniel Outerkirk started for Strasburg. He was solid, but does not factor into the decision. And Woodstock's bullpen of Dario Herrera and Hunter Smith closed the door as the Woodstock River Bandits are 1-2. They'll be home tomorrow night against the Front Royal Cardinals, while the Express will be back here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock to take on the Purcellville Cannons. Player of the game tonight, Woodstock's Tomas Sanchez, the right fielder. He was 3 for 4, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored. He had a single, a stolen base, was caught stealing a couple of times. But that was enough as Woodstock wins it tonight by a final score of 7-1. Again, we appreciate you joining us tonight from Strasburg, Virginia, as the Express suffer their first loss of the year. They're 2-1. Woodstock's first win of the year. They are 1-2. Both teams will be home tomorrow night. Make sure you check out Woodstock's game on their Facebook page, while we'll have Strasburg and Purcellville right here tomorrow night on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. Again, tonight, Strasburg falls to the Woodstock River Bandits 7-1. Thank you for joining in tonight, and have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow night from Strasburg, Virginia. Woodstock 7, Strasburg 1. This is Kyle Gutschall signing off for the 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.